If you're over 40 and you feel like something is suddenly off with your outfits, even though you're buying nicer clothes, even spending more money, I need to tell you something. It's not your clothes and it's not your body. It's 10 very specific mistakes, and most women have no idea this is even happening. So today I'm showing you exactly what these mistakes are, and more importantly, what to do instead so you look elegant, polished, and expensive without trying too hard. Because once you see these, you cannot unsee them. So let's start with the biggest one. Hi, I'm Alice. I'm an artist and interior designer, and I've studied color psychology for years. And I help women over 40 feel and look their best using the science of color. So today we're talking about the subtle things that separate an expensive looking outfit from one that just doesn't land. So let's dive right in. Here's our mistake number 1. Shiny, plastic looking fabrics. If a fabric looks shiny, glossy, or plasticky in daylight, it almost always looks cheap. And here's something people don't realize. Shiny fabrics actually also make you look bigger. It's because they reflect light. They highlight every curve and they don't really forgive anything. That's why I almost always choose matte or softly textured fabrics. Think about it like interior design. Glossy walls show every flaw. Matte walls are calming and flattering. So now when I'm shopping, I literally tilt the fabric toward the light because I want to see if it shines back at me. If it does, then I just put it back. Now, what to choose instead? Matte cotton, soft wool, linen, brushed silk, or anything with a subtle texture. These fabrics absorb light gently. They make you look more polished and not plastic. Now, the next mistake is even more subtle, and most women miss it completely. Here's our mistake number 2. Poor fit, clingy, or shapeless. Now, this one is kind of tricky because a lot of us think, well, if it's tighter, it shows off my shape, so it must be flattering. Actually, not really. Very, very clingy fabrics, especially around the waist and your belly, almost never look elegant, no matter your shape or size. On the other side, super loose and shapeless clothes don't help either. So what you want is basically a perfect in-between. And I always say, clothes should skim your body, not cling to it, and not hide it. So if I put something on and I see every little detail of my body, or if I completely disappear inside it, I know it's wrong. And honestly, once you start noticing this, your outfits immediately look more elegant and expensive. This next one is interesting because designers are actually doing it on purpose now, but there is a difference. Mistake number 3. Pilling, wrinkles, and fabric fatigue. So here's the rule that I use. If the wear appears where your body naturally rubs the fabric under the arms or at the knees or between the thighs, that's not design, that's fatigue. Designer distress is placed. It's even, and you can tell that it is intentional. Cheap wear is kind of random and concentrated in those stress areas. So I am pretty ruthless about this, but once the shape is gone and I see it's pilling and it's unmanageable anymore, I just let it go. Because no matter how nice the brand is, fabric fatigue just always reads as cheap and just not elegant. By the way, if this is already helping you see your clothes a little bit differently, tap that like button. And now this next mistake ages outfits faster than anything else. Here's our mistake number 4. Overly trendy pieces. Trends age outfits faster than anything else. Extreme cutouts, loud logos, or micro trends you see everywhere, they might look fun right now, but they make your wardrobe feel very temporary. And elegance is about longevity. So my rule is very simple. 80% of my wardrobe is timeless classics and 20% modern and trendy. So yeah, I'll try trend, sure, but only if it still makes sense next year. If a piece screams, "this exact moment in time," I know I'll regret it. And it's just wasted money. A perfect example of a trend that came and went very fast is the super tiny handbag trend. It looked fun for a moment, but it was never really practical, and now it already feels kind of dated. So yeah, I'll try a trend, sure, but only if it still makes sense next year. And that's usually a really good sign that something was a trend, not real elegance. So what do we choose instead? Classic silhouettes with modern details. So for example, a timeless trench coat in a fresh color, or a classic blazer with interesting buttons that you can actually later change if they go out of style. Tailored pants in a contemporary classic cut. I do like wide leg pants, but I rarely recommend barrel pants. They're still very trendy and can be fun, but because they're trend driven, you want to handle them carefully because they will go out of fashion for sure. So you want to look current, but not dated in 6 months. And now, this next one is such a stylist thing, but once you see it, you cannot unsee it. It's our mistake number 5. Too many colors at once. More color does not equal more style. Actually, too many colors confuse the eye, and confusion never reads as elegant or expensive. And I follow the rule of 3. 3 colors max in an outfit. So I'll have one main color that will be about 60%, then one secondary color, which will be about 30%, and one small accent, 10%. And if I ever feel unsure in front of the mirror, I'll remove one color. Almost always the outfit instantly looks better. It's a rule of 3. Now, if color has always felt a little bit confusing to you, especially with your undertone, if it's warm, cool, or neutral, I actually created a free AI color analysis guide that helps you figure out your undertone step by step. So if you want it, just write colors in the comments and I'll send it to you. It's completely free. Now, this next mistake is small, but it's one of my favorite tricks. Mistake number 6. Cheap looking hardware. Now, buttons are the jewelry of clothing, and this is something I do all the time. I replace them. I remember when I first moved from Switzerland to New York, and I used to go to Midtown, to Garment District. Nowadays, you can find all of this online, so here is what I learned. If the fabric is warm and you have a warm undertone, cold silver will completely ruin the look. So I would switch them to warmer tones or something more interesting or more subtle. You can find amazing options online, as I said, and it's actually so much fun. You can make any basic feel very unique and designy. And this one change alone can really elevate an entire wardrobe. And just so you know, whenever I find basics that actually work well, good fabric, good cut, and a really nice color, I always link them in the description below because people ask me about it all the time in the comments. Now, this next one, I'm kind of guilty of it myself. So here's our mistake number 7. Overdone makeup or stiff hair. Especially when I had darker hair, I felt like I just needed more makeup. And sometimes I'll be wearing a very casual outfit with, let's be honest, very heavy makeup or stiff hair, and something just felt off. So as we get older, less product actually usually looks better. And I still love volume, always. I'm religious about volume because my head is a bit flat in the back, so I need to create a better shape. But volume does not mean stiffness. And especially with shorter hair, it's easy to overdo it. And it's really important to keep it looking soft and pretty natural. Nowadays, I really try to match the energy of my outfit with my hair and makeup. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And this next one is very practical. Mistake number 8. Baggy knees and stretched areas. I love wool and cashmere pants in winter. It just gets really cold in New York, but once knees stretch, you cannot undo it. So when I sit down, I'm very conscious. I slightly pull the pant leg up so the fabric doesn't stretch at the knee, because once that happens, even dry cleaning won't fix it. Same with necklines and elbows. Once those areas go, the piece just goes. Being aware of this alone saves so many clothes. Now, let's talk about structure. Here's our mistake number 9. Wrong fabric for the garment type. Some garments just need more structure. A blazer that collapses doesn't look relaxed, it just looks kind of tired. Tailored items need body. Right, let's continue. This next one ties everything together. Here's our mistake number 10. trying too hard. Trying too hard is never elegant, anywhere, period. Too many accessories, too much makeup, or too many colors, it's kind of forced youthfulness. It just always shows. True elegance comes from ease. So, good sleep, good skincare, good fabrics, and a little bit of restraint goes a long way. Now, here, as usual, is our golden nugget for everyone who stayed till the end. Before you go, I want to leave you with one rule that changed the way I dress. And it's something stylists use all the time, but no one really explains it. Luxury outfits concentrate quality in one visual zone only. Cheap outfits spread attention everywhere. So here is the rule. Only one area of your outfit should be special. Everything else supports it. For example, you have a beautiful neckline? Go with simple pants, simple shoes. Do you have an expensive looking coat? Go with a plain outfit underneath. Do you have great shoes and handbag? Go with neutral clothes. When we try to make everything interesting, the bag, the shoes, the top, the texture, the outfit starts to feel very, very busy. So next time you get dressed, ask yourself one simple question. Where do I want the eye to land? And choose that one specific zone and then let the rest be calm. Now that's the difference between just looking dressed and looking really elegant and really put together. So which one of these mistakes surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one of your comments, and if this video was helpful, the next one I want you to watch, I'm linking it right there for you. Hit subscribe if you want more practical style advice like this, and I'll see you in the next one.